I had to dive into researching flywheels.
Hmm.
And so I like how you dove deep and came up with an unusual name. I guess I'm attributing that you dove deep, but I guess tell me a little bit about why Flywheel.
So, kudos to you for doing your research. Some people are familiar with the concept, but many aren't. So a flywheel is one of those many moving parts under the hood in your car. It's a mechanical device that is used in cars, trucks, trains, aircraft. And what it basically does is it stores energy. It doesn't look like much. When you look at it, it just looks like a assembly of different metal parts. But what it does is where it sits in the process of generating energy is actually really relevant. So what it does is it captures momentum, and it stores the energy that it captures. When there are fluctuations in speed, it helps to maintain that momentum. It makes it easier to change gears. So there's a lot of good it's a good analogy for business, especially with startups, right? Where you need to build up a lot of momentum to create that initial inertia to get moving. And then there's pivots, there's stumbling blocks along the way. You get blindsided by changes in the marketplace. Everything that happens has an outsized effect on your business because you're small, you're growing. It's not like being in a huge corporation where one customer walks away, you can absorb that with 5,000 other customers. And so I think there's a lot of interesting relevance here for founders and executives of mission-driven businesses that are in growth mode. Because to get your operation off the ground takes a huge push, and the flywheel is sort of how you store all of that. The energy that's powering your business is not continuous. Everything's changing and evolving. People come and go. And so when the energy comes in ebbs and flows, the flywheel is how you maintain continuity. And continuity is what investors like. It's what customers like. If you want to have any semblance of a fulfilling personal life, you probably want to have some continuity in your work too. And really, I think the last piece is to make sure that your mission has staying power and maintains relevance. You got to be doing this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so this is the most important part of the analogy. Whenever that engine is on, the flywheel is spinning. And so whereas, your workday ends, you close the laptop, you hopefully clear your head before you start up again the next morning, something in the background is powering you going forward. And the reason I use this analogy is to say that your mission can be that flywheel, right? Your sense of purpose can be what drives your business. It's not to say that all of the different functions, sales and marketing and finance and HR, they all come together and make a contribution. But that mission is the part that's 24/7, that's always moving, that's navigating all those changes and keeping your momentum, aiming for the horizon.